If somebody wants to be a good brother, they should help their brother.
I think my brother's a superhero because he saved my life.
I have two boys, Vaughn and Sasoun, and they are just the most incredible boys you could wish for. We found out that Sasoun had SCID from his pediatrician. She called us about a week after he was born. SCID stands for severe combined immunodeficiency, and it means you're born without an immune system. We had to go to the hospital and be in isolation, and I wasn't allowed to leave the room, so I had to stay in the room with Sasoun for 3 months. It was very difficult.
And I just remember thinking, oh wow, man, how am I gonna explain this to Vaughn? How is he gonna be without his mom for 2 months, 3 months, however long it is? Because I knew she was gonna have to be isolated because she was literally the only thing giving Sasoun any kind of immune support was her breast milk. When they're that little, at least that'll protect them, even when they have SCID. When we came home, he asked, he's like, where's Mama and Sas? And I told him, I said, you know, Sas is a little sick. He's got to be in the hospital with Mama, and they're going to be there for a little bit. But I said, we're going to be together. And that's when I got a phone call from the doctors, and they said, hey, can you guys come tomorrow to do cheek swaps for HLA matching? And then Vaughn asked me, he was like, who was that, Baba? And I said, that was the hospital. We're going to go tomorrow, and they're going to rub our cheeks because we're going to see if one of us can maybe save Sas. And that was when he looked at me and he was like, no, he's like, I'm going to save the day for Sasoun. And I just remember thinking, I hope you're right, little guy. And he was. Yeah, he was. When we decided to go with CBR to save our children's cord blood and cord tissue, I mean, we weren't sure if we would ever really use it. When we found out that they were a match, and I called Armené and I was like, hey, did you hear, like, Vaughn's a match, he's a 100% match. And then that's when Armené said, can we use the cord blood for this? So I called the doctor right away and I asked him, is this something we could use cord blood for? He's like, yes. He's like, this is what you save it for. At that point, we kind of felt like, man, this is magic bullet. I can't believe we have it, but we have it. So we used it.
The treatment that Sasoun received gave him a future. Without it, he may not have been here today. They are just the most incredible boys you could wish for, and they love each other so much, and it just shows day in and day out how close their bond is.
I feel happy when people tell me I'm a hero.
Yeah, you are a hero.
As a physician and as a parent, I can't recommend CBR enough. Our hope is that our words touch some families' lives and hopefully someday save even at least one child's life.